This is The Bug Report. I'm your host, the Cricket Man. Tonight's top story. Erin Brockovich. Sound familiar? They made a movie about how she took on energy giant PG&E and won over $300 million in a direct action lawsuit for contaminating the water of Hinckley, California, a small town of working class people. They made a Julia Roberts movie about her. It won Oscars and all kinds of awards. A few weeks ago, she launched BrockovichDataCenter.com, and she asked for just one thing. Tell me what a data center is doing to your community. Now, she expected some response, but instead, she was inundated. In the first week, she received over 1,800 data center reports from regular Americans living in 47 states. Since then, over 2,700 data center reports have been logged. The single most common complaint about these data centers was not noise, although they're noisy, wasn't water usage, although they use a lot of water, nor was it the massive rise in their electricity bills. Nope, the number one complaint was one single word: transparency. Ms. Brockovich said it best herself, quote, "Transparency means notifying residents before decisions are made, not after. It means elected officials who answer to their constituents first, not to corporations seeking tax breaks. Go to BrockovichDataCenter.com right now, look up your zip code, and report what you see." Also, like and subscribe and download our free How to Stop a Data Center guide at cricketpocalypse.com. Next up, they said jobs would fall, then changed the call. 2023, Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, said, quote, "Jobs are definitely going to go away. Full stop." Same year, 2023, Dario Amodei, CEO of Anthropic, said, quote, "AI will wipe out 50% of all white-collar jobs within 5 years." Well, fast forward to just a little over a week ago. In this same week, both men's companies are offering IPOs. These same guys both say, whoops, we were wrong 3 years ago. Right when they're both about to file IPOs. In case you don't know what IPO means, look it up. Meanwhile, 115,000 tech workers lost their jobs in the first 5 months of 2026. Amazon cut 30,000 jobs. Meta and Microsoft cut 20,000 jobs in one day. All gave AI as the reason. The town came to fight. The billionaire lost the right. Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank, wanted 40,000 acres of Utah farmland for a data center campus. That's almost 3 Manhattans. He called the protesters paid actors, said he turned evidence over to federal authorities. Then Utah Senate President J. Stewart Adams sent him a letter and demanded a 75% cut. O'Leary backed down. He cut the project in half. He signed an environmental protection agreement he didn't want to sign, and then he went and bought another Rolex watch for consolation. 20,000 fewer acres because regular Americans showed up to the Capitol twice. The mayor got caught. The mic was hot. In Shelbyville, Indiana, a regular town with hard-working folk that are just trying to make ends meet, 2,000 residents signed a petition against a billion-dollar data center, and then they showed up to the council meeting, and they were ignored. Then, someone pointed a camera at the mayor, who was mocking them, holding up a no data centers yard sign. And in an off-camera moment, he thought the mic was off. He said, quote,
I've seen a lot of these all over town.
Yes, more than 30. But
I only see them in shitty houses with shitty, with a lot of them with.
You see them in working class houses, and we're all working class.
Most of them are rentals. So.
Exactly, working class.
Thank you, Laura.
We hope you have a good birthday.
It doesn't matter whether they're rentals or not. They're still human beings.
Yeah, I know. But they're unkept property.
His office called it a comment about property maintenance. Finally tonight, they called us fake while they're on the take. 3 congressmen sent a letter to the FBI claiming the data center resistance movement is funded by China. Their evidence came from a pro-Bitcoin think tank and a group founded to fight environmental regulations. Do a deep dive, and you'll find that these people have unusually deep access to senior federal officials, especially in national security and digital asset policy. This is verifiable fact. I smell something. Industrial complex. The good news, more than 300 state anti-data center bills filed in the first 6 weeks of 2026. 54 local moratoriums passed. $64 billion, that's with a B, $64 billion in projects blocked by regular Americans, not paid protesters, not Chinese agents, good old regular Americans that work hard, love their families, and love the land we live in. Regular Americans like you and me showing up to meetings. Politicians and billionaires called us foreign agents. We call it democracy, baby. This has been the Bug Report. I'm your host, the Cricket Man, saying chirpity chirp, baby.